Hey honey bunches, welcome back to another video. It's my birthday and I'm doing the super annual self-indulgent thing of vlogging it just for something nice. It's quite nice to have like a back catalogue lol of these. It's so icky, but it's also nice for the company and I don't know, something to do so I'm less in my head. I'm going to breakfast now. Who's she? Going to breakfast? I haven't done that in forever. With a friend at a cafe in Balaclava called Monk Body Dharma, and it's beautiful and delicious and really cozy, which is bloody necessary because it's so cold and freezing today. Birthday always gets like the weirdest mix of weather because November in Melbourne, it's like a tantrum in weather form. It's been super humid, like sweat dripping down your back. T-shirts and shorts, and now everyone's got their puffers on again. I'm resisting a little because I don't like jumpers and it's my birthday. Anyway, I'm gonna head to breakfast and I will see you later on my 25th birthday, which I am pretty at peace with. That's nice, maturity, acceptance. But birthdays are a nice chance to have a little holiday if you haven't had one in a while and feel like you have all the permission in the world to sort of do what you want to do. So that's the plan-ish. Yeah. Yes, it's just so special. It is. The food there is so good. It's like a warm hug, super nourishing. My friend got me a picnic basket she found at an op shop. Look at this. I love that it's not too big. Been literally thinking I need some like picnic outdoor enticing accessories that would actually be practical. So she read my mind. That is so cute and original. I'm gonna go to a bookshop now and an op shop and just mooch my way home, maybe stopping at places that would bring me joy. That sushi burrito was phenomenal. You got like more textural element boxes ticked with that tempura on the nori, and it tasted kind of like a prawn cracker. Blooming delicious. I'll be going back there. This morning's been nice. I just mooched around to a couple of fave op shops and went into a bookstore that's pretty new. Very good vibes, although the price of books I feel has gone up a bit. The cheapest was like at the 35 mark, most 40 or above, which is just a bit steep for my spending ability at the moment. I'm feeling really chill about my birthday this year, which is lovely. I always get a bit sad, but I'm not as sad. A big reason of that, I know, is that I have pushed myself so hard this year to start the micro bakery that there is a certain element of internalized ableism and like accomplishmentism, but I've like achieved enough for 25. Like I could be 25, whatever that crap means, but that's the shit influential world we live in. I'm gonna have a chill afternoon, browse through a couple of cookbooks I found at op shops recently, maybe bake a cake or something, and then we're going out for dinner at my fave dumpling-ish type place. I'm developing a bit of an odd relationship to time because it's just folding in on itself, and between pop-ups I really only have a week to do other things and plan the next one. By the time I recover, there's another weekend, and then there's a lot of days that are busy before the next pop-up, getting everything ready, ingredients and equipment and everything wise. So a day to me now is like a blip, which I hate. But on a positive op shop note, I so hate how trawled through they are these days, and I hadn't had any success. I was also having a bit of like a fashiony little crisis, as we all do from time to time, like what even is my style. I'm not really feeling good in things. And then I realised, I think as a result of my shag slash shallot, I see, and this is so messed up as well, but I like my face more, and I like how it frames my face and it feels, I don't know, they're just matching in vibe. And I was talking with my friend this morning how my style or my relationship to what I'm wearing has changed, because I used fashion as like a social cred form of currency through my teenage years. Like bloody loved vintage markets, and vintage clothing was having a bit more of a moment. At least in Melbourne there are a lot more vintage markets, and I, being like a teenager, fit into a lot of like the teeny tiny sizes which a lot of vintage clothing is. Anyway, it wasn't that hard to like buy into that, lean into that and benefit from it, and I always got compliments, and that really like made me feel good. And a lot of that, I felt the need to wear patterns or like bright colours, outfits that were like bold and popping and made people look, whereas now I don't like if people look really, unless they're like sweet about it and, you know, cool themselves, and it's more of like a I don't love like stares from older men, but when I was a teenager I was like totally oblivious to any potential unsafe feeling around that. So weird how times change. And now I'm leaning more towards like basics, and I never could wear like block colours on top. I know how like anal and bizarre this sounds, but I never thought that was like enough. Like I was not giving enough in my appearance to the world. It wasn't like that, but like I'm extrapolating and analysing. I do think a lot of people who are interested in fashion are trying to, and I don't mean this as a judgy way, just as a observation, like it's a positive thing, but it also may be to mask or hide or disguise something underneath, either physically or relationship to themselves wise. Yeah, and I had so much fun with fashion as a teen, but I think it's made maybe in a, well, I'm just more self-aware and I can wear basics and feel freaking hot, which is a good thing. Also, it's much easier to just keep wearing outfits you love because everything goes together a bit more. But I've also realised what I like and what I wear a lot of, and I'm just like a comfy clothing kind of person. I don't love jumpers. I like layering tops so I can move around. I don't know, winter, I can very easily feel claustrophobic in winter clothing, and I realised that like cute pattern fabric, slightly stretchy cotton bike shorts, I froth at, I love. And they don't really sell them for adults, they sell them yoga short, which is made out of a lycra material, which is not the same. And this isn't a sustainable hack, but it's one which fits into something I know I wear and will wear a lot of, and that is buying the largest size of children bike shorts in Target. And Target here is like smaller, but it's still like fast fashion. So yes, I did that, and I know I'm gonna wear them forever because they feel like you have nothing on. In a good way, in that like so comfy and very, very cute patterns. I feel like I'm just contradicting what I just said. Patterns in some respects. I don't need to always be like wearing patterns from like my socks, my bottoms, my tops. Baby steps, I guess. Also enjoying wearing white, like a white tee. And again, I think it's partly down to having a haircut I enjoy. Oh, some exciting news which I haven't told you. I'm going to be in Frankie magazine again in their bumper summer issue, which I think is coming out around the 5th of December. I have 4 recipes in it, and they're going to be illustrated by, I think, a Sydney-based illustrator, or Melbourne. But how cool! I was thinking like if I was lucky I might get to work with them maybe again next year, just because recipes aren't hugely featured in Frankie. But 4 recipes! It is kind of overwhelming, and I'm unable to really process like the significance of this year and how much has eventuated. Like me and Frankie, it's just like, I don't know, like it's not that, it's like the most simple of submissions and work for me really, because it's 3 of the recipes this time round are ones I've already posted, because that's what their budget allowed for. The behind the scenes is like so straightforward, it's not a big deal in the slightest, and it's not a big deal, but it's also like kind of is. And if I didn't say it was a big deal, then I'd be like gaslighting my love for it and how I idolized it and just like got so much out of it growing up. But micro bakery wise, I've now had 4 like pop-ups. One was a pre-order thing, but I'm just gonna all call them pop-ups. And I have 2 more to go, which is bananas that I'm like 2/3 done for this year, and I know it's gonna whiz by so fast because they just do. I'm really excited to change up the menu. I feel like everyone who wants to has maybe tried the classics, and everyone has loved different things and is so adamant about their favourite, but everyone has different ones, and all of them are favourites for some people, which I know is a good thing because you don't want to just want to offer variety for the sake of it but not really succeed in that. But I am very excited to shake up the menu like properly next time and offer savoury things. I need to work out what format, aka what shape, which is what I'm gonna prep for now. Make some dough. I have this pastry / dough, which is kind of like gosling dough. I'm thinking, do I do triangles? They'll have filling like a spinach feta, potato silver beet one, and then there'll be like a lamb gosling variety. But do I make them into triangles? I could also do like a pumpkin chickpea lentil situation. I recently tried baking this dough and it works perfectly, which is epic, because I've just been pan frying in the past, so that opens up heaps more doors.
How you doing?
High quality tasting.